today we're playing a game called Playing Crazy. This is a bit different type of video because today I'm doing a tutorial on this jet called the su-57. So as you can see, this is a pretty cool tutorial, and first I shall give you a quick flight and test. So you have to press 1 so the candid stabilizers will start. Then you can press E and Q for them to turn. A and D is for the control surfaces. S, W and S are for up and down. This plane uses super rocket engines, and let's get flying. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty maneuverable. The vertical stabilizers are pretty nice, and it turns pretty well. The roll rate is amazing, and the turn is amazing as well. It has a top speed of about 560, and it's made up of 114 blocks. So let's get to the tutorial. So we're gonna start by putting a half wedge down one by one like this. Then we're gonna get a half block. Then we're gonna get another half wedge down 1 by 2 this time. Then we're gonna get a full half block, and we can place it like this. And then we're gonna color it like this. I'm sorry, like this. Bro, can I get it to color? Bro. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll just make the color myself. So it's about this dark, and let me just paint this again. So then we're gonna continue by adding a propeller there, a small propeller engine. That is a sec. Okay, so we're gonna copy and this, and there we go. And we're gonna place it here, and then we're gonna I'm gonna turn on a reverse thrust, then place it here. Then we can get a small landing gear. Oh, tiny landing gear, I'm sorry. And we can place it like this. By the way, I'm sorry for the lack of content. I've just been really busy, and I can't get an idea of what I should post. Like, for example, I don't know if I should post about this game or about other games I've played or haven't played. So just recommend me in the comments. So just write to me in the comments what you want to see on this channel. Anyways, we're gonna continue with this build. So we've placed a half block and 2 plates that are painted in the same way. Then we're actually gonna place another set of plates like this again. Then, and by the way, find the color for these parts. I hadn't had time to color it because I just couldn't care that much. So yeah, let's continue. So we're gonna copy this, I know this is a bit lazy, like copying everything, but we can make it like this. Okay, so now we're gonna continue by adding like this. So this is the hard part. The compression blocks are really hard to get going because they are really complicated. So we're gonna delete this and we're gonna add one like this and flip it. This, amazing. We're gonna delete this. That's a wing panel. Actually, before I regret this, I'm gonna... Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm gonna find a way to fix it. Yeah, no problem. I'll just delete some parts of this. Okay. Anyways, sorry. So we're gonna continue by adding more compression blocks. We can flip like this and add this. Amazing. Then we're gonna add the main pilot seat right here. Amazing. Oh yeah, you should place the main pilot seat here, but my main pilot seat is here, so yeah. And then we can place another full half wedge for the air intakes. Perfect. Like this. There we go. Perfect. And now we can color them. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's continue now. I am going to add a half wedge down one by one, a normal half wedge. We're gonna add it like this, and I'm lagging a little because I'm on my phone now. Okay, let's go. Let's continue. And there are some optional things on this jet. Like for example, here we have these guns. Then we're gonna continue by adding 2 full half wedges behind them. 1, 2, like this, and perfect. Then we're actually gonna place a block here and test if it locks properly. Let's see. So it should be like that. Then we're gonna place a wedge 1 by 2. I'm sorry if you're hearing some sounds. That's just my dog in the other room. There we go. So wait a sec. Okay, this is a 1x4. There. Now I might suggest we go back to the bottom part of the jet, and so we might as well add a half beam. And by the way, I hope you choose to continue playing this game, because this is actually my favorite game and I have a lot of different builds that I can show you. Okay, so now that we've built this part, we can continue with the top part. Then we add a super rock tension. Let me just remove this. And it's F R. These are the keybinds. Perfect. Again. And another. Then we add a wedge 1x2. And then we do this propeller, like this. And sorry. Perfect. Okay, so now we have to rush a little because already 12 minutes have passed, because this is supposed to be a tutorial on a small plane. And yeah, then we have to add a normal half wedge down like this. There we go. This. There. So after the window. Yeah, perfect. There we go. And then we continue. Like this. Amazing. Okay. So now we can add a hull block. This. And then we can start making the wings. We shall start by making start of the wings like this. And we should add a half block here before we forget. This. Amazing. And perfect. Then we will do it like this. So it's 1 by 3. So we have to delete these. So then we continue. Oh, sorry. Like this. We place it like this. And then we do it like continue like this. Yeah, and then we add this. And we continue this. And we're gonna set these control surfaces up a bit later. So then we set this up. Amazing. This, and then we place it here. Then we have to invert the keybinds. Perfect. Then we have to do this. There we go. What? Oh, okay. Fixed. So I will just make the wings quickly. I'm sorry about these delta wings that I've placed like this. You will probably know not to do it like this. I'm just doing it so it's faster. You have to make these delta wings wing panels. Okay. Then we make the same thing again. This, like this, like this. Perfect. We've made it to perfection. Then we can do this, 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 and then we have to do this. So we invert the keybinds. Let's just see, just to be sure. You actually have to do it like this. So this jet took me a lot of time to make and make every single part of it usable and actually useful. So yeah, I hope everyone likes it. And then we can continue by adding these like this and like this, and yeah, I'm kind of trying to make it fast because 20 minutes for a fighter jet that is literally 114 blocks is a bit too long. So yeah, and that is about it. On the control surfaces, you can make it WASD controls, or just leave it as is, or yeah. I would suggest adding on them A and D as controls, and yeah, that's about it. So let's see if it locks properly. Yes, it does. And I will just remove this seat like this and add in this one and just fix these control surfaces and these delta wings. Yeah. So that's about it. We're going for a final test. Like this, perfect. We're not gonna have the WASD controls on this one because I have not put them. I haven't adjusted them, but let's see. Like this. The stabilizers are actually broken. Why? So I'll just add E and Q. And we can fly. A sec. Yeah, so it's a bit laggy, but yeah. This jet is amazing. It performs amazing. It's really fast. And yeah, you can modify it in any way, like adding hover thrusters or yeah, just plain upgrading. So that's about it. See ya, guys. And by the way, like and subscribe. And I hope you have a good flying on this jet. Anyways, bye.